Good evening, folks. It's nice to see you guys in here. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Linda. Hello, Nancy. My peeps. Oh, my goodness gracious. How you feeling, Nancy? Are you all healed up? And did you get any information on your heart test? Are you guys still here? Hello, Susan. Looks like people are just falling off. I only got one person in here. No, two people, because now five people. It can't make up its mind, guys. And go figure, I forgot to get my pen, out for writing people's prayer requests. Okay, now don't tell me I lost it. You know what? Maybe the day that I meet the Lord, I'll be organized. Oh, yeah, I'll forget something at home. Did you catch that? Oh, well. Hooey, 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 hooey. I know I had a pen somewhere. Oh, well. Ah, duh. On the side of my purse. Now that's bad. That's really bad. I'm telling you, I don't know where my brain's coming or going. Oh. There we go. Now I got something to write on when I need it. Yeah, y'all. I'm not always there. Let's see here. That over there. That over there. This up here so I can move things around. Okay. It jumped on me, so I gotta see what's being said here. Let's see here. Who else has come in here? Hey, prepping for eternity. How are you tonight? It's Annabeth, isn't it? Let's see here. 6 acres. Hi, prep. Hey, prep. Hi, Annabeth. Hey, honey. This is Annabeth. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so if I can get situated. Oh, I swear. I am so miserable. So y'all want to keep my mom and my sister in your prayers. They are going to be traveling in the morning. They're going to be flying to Missouri. And they'll be back on Sunday, so I just got done watching Teresa's video. And something's got tickling my nose again tonight. What was I saying? So my sister is taking my mom to see some kind of play about Esther, I believe. Let me read her text so I can tell you, because sometimes I'm silly and I can't remember things. It's a play about Queen Elizabeth. My mom's been wanting to go on vacation. So my sister's going to take her to see this play, and I hope they have a fantastic time while she's gone. My mom deserves some fun. And I will be getting some new content out soon, very soon. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy, did you answer me? I probably have to go back and see if you answered me. Did you get any answer on your heart test? And how's your hand? No, what's in your hand? Was it? Yeah, it was your hand. I don't know. I'm getting you and David mixed up all the time. Y'all having your hand surgeries and everything. Not yet on the heart monitor. Okay. So an update on Wilma. She had her surgery Monday, and she is in a great deal of pain. And they removed some of the lump and are biopsying it. I don't know why they just didn't take the whole thing. When you got somebody slit open here, you just might as well go ahead and do it. Take it and be done with it. Why would you take a biopsy of that and not just go ahead and take the whole thing when it's right there and open? She's like livid. She said, I don't understand this. So keep her in your prayers, because even if it's a cyst in this area, and y'all know I had a cyst that was right here that had to be removed, and you couldn't hardly see it, but when they took it out, it was literally cutting off part of my throat. Thank you, Brenda. Let's see. I will be praying. Good for your mom and your sister. I really like the cooking videos. I like cooking videos too. And y'all, I have been on a mission. I have been watching. I've watched all of Rose Red's videos on this subject. Some of you may know what I'm going to be saying. And David, don't you open your mouth yet. Monday, I am going to be purchasing my very own freeze dryer. I'm so excited. I have saved and scrimped and saved and scrimped, and I think I have enough quarters to get it all done. I am so excited. So y'all will be looking for, and I'm going to get my daughter-in-law to help me. I'm going to try to get an affiliate link. But I'm going to tell you about something. I probably shouldn't, but what the heck? I am not even worried about affiliate stuff, but I want you to know they have scratch and dents, guys, and you get either $300 or $400 off. Now, the people that you go through, like if you want to go through somebody to get one of those, because you got to call in to get that. And in order to do that, you have to get them on the phone, and the person that, like, I tried to go through a person. I'm not going to say who I was going to go through because they're not going to get credit for it anyway, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And it wasn't Rose Red, just saying. But I've watched several people right off the top of my head, Rose Red's got one. That 1770s Homestead. I think it's 1870s Homestead. I think that's the name. Rachel. I can't think. I think that's 1870s Homestead. Rachel. Anyway, she's got videos on them I've been watching. Living Tradition, Sarah over there, and I'm learning everything I can. And I've been watching Shelly's over at Healthy Homestead Chicks channel. And in fact, I talked with her this morning because, y'all, I got a little freaked out. I was like, okay, this thing's major expensive. And I am freaking out because if it's not going to be good, I am not going to get it. But I talked to her and she eased my anxiety about it. And I'm going to go ahead and order it on Monday. And I'm super excited about all the things that I can do. The biggest and the most exciting thing that I can't wait to do. You guys know. Now, what we've been doing is just fine, and it still gives him all the nutrients. But the very first thing that I'm going to put in there is for my sweetheart, David. I'm going to pull all these leaves off this moringa, and I'm going to put them in there and see how long it takes. Because those are what he needs to not have pain. So that's what I'm going to work on. Let's see. I just seen Linda Chandler came in. Hey, babe. Let me go up here. I know I missed a lot of stuff now. Just gabbing away and not reading. Okay, I was at the sugar cookie making mom's birthday cake coming out soon. Been busy babysitting my niece lately, so I haven't found time to post videos. I know how that is. My prayer requests early our maintenance guy lied about us, and so the office manager came and took pictures and called us hoarders. We have to get it all cleaned and organized. What? I'm glad I own my own home because I'd probably punch somebody in the nose. Lord forgive me. You are a busy girl, Annabeth. That's right, Linda, she is. I'll be watching for those videos. And told me basically that I couldn't have a stockpile of my own canned food. What? That's illegal. They can't tell you what you can and cannot have. I'm sorry, Nancy. It's going to make me mad now. Thank you, Annabeth. I'm so excited about it. I just can't. My emotions are through the roof. We have until May 5th, or she said she will make us move. How can she do that? You have a lease, don't you? I had 24 more chicks hatched this morning. She probably wants you guys out so she can get more rent on that unit. I'd be afraid I'd be calling legal aid, Nancy, and seeing what your rights are. Mm, I know the feeling, dear. Okay, Linda, I don't know what you're talking about, the feeling. So, thank you, Donnie. Me neither, because it's expensive around here. Yep. Okay, I just jumped again. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up thingy. I appreciate that. Oh, I got 8 for 8. Yay! Um, we are trying to save to buy a house. Oh, awesome. The chicks are Easter egger layer Orpington's cinnamon queens. I have it all recorded. Still, you need to call legal aid because they won't charge you anyways, and they'll give you your legal rights. Very informative. She helped us learn how to learn to freeze dry certain foods. Watch Rose Red. Oh, you watch her too. So, do you have a freeze dryer too? My daughter that was living with us. No, my daughter that was living with us, I told you how her family moved to a very small town out in the country. I'm going to be a chicken grandma. They can have up to 12 chickens. Wow, that's awesome. We are a month. We are month to month now, but we have been here for 5 years. Yes, we are only paying $878, and the new renters pay $1,200. That's why she wants you out. About having a rough week. Yeah, Linda, it's been crazy. Awesome. Urban bucket. Okay. Yes, that's really awesome that she's in the country and gets to raise chickens. That is really cool. Okay, so y'all know I've had some issues with somebody, and I am trying. You know, I love Teresa. I love her so much. You guys just don't even know how we bounce things off of each other when we're learning, or what. Maybe we've already learned it. We already knew it, but like she's getting her toes stepped on. She shares with me, and I share with her what's going on, and she helps me from her stepping, and I help her from my stepping. So like we both are able to lift each other up, and we really, really, really needed each other this week because I was in war with somebody. I mean, really having really bad feelings towards somebody, and was praying, God, please take my heart and heal it. And I'm not going to say that I'm still not hurt, but I'm saying I'm stepping in the right direction because things are getting better in that scenario. But lying there in bed that night, I reached over and found a lump in my right breast. And so I only got 2 hours sleep that night. And because only other Christian lady I knew to call was Brenda. Poor Brenda had to listen to me, bell her on the phone, and talk to her, and she just made me feel so much better. And about 5 o'clock that morning, I just went off to sleep and was able to sleep until 7. And I don't think I'd have been able to do that if I probably wouldn't have had not even a wink of sleep that night if it wasn't for Brenda. You know, you girls, you don't even realize how much you mean to me just by y'all's prayers and listening to me and talking to me. And I just want to tell you thank you. David's been praying for me. I finally let some other people know about it today because it's been really, really bothering me. And I, I the reason why I told some other people today because I gave it to God and I don't feel worry. Now I'm in a great deal of pain. This whole side underneath here is very sore and it's nowhere near my lymph nodes, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm glad you got some sleep. Now, did you make a doctor's appointment? Yes. Okay, so like I told Brenda, I'm going to call the doctor right away. Well, she didn't get back to me until late that evening. Pretty sure it was that evening that I talked to the appointment people because she made me a order for an ultrasound and a mammogram on the right side. So I thought it was a stat appointment, but it is not. But the man said, okay, so that lady said, the earliest I can get you in is on Thursday, the 4th. I think it's the 4th. I want to say it's the 4th. I have to look at the thing. Yep, Thursday the 4th. So, and that's next Thursday, a week from tomorrow. So I have to wait another week. And you know what? It hurts like the dickens. And I'm telling you, I was sick as a dog today. And I'm like, okay, so am I as sick as a dog because of the nervousness and the anxiety of what's going on with that person that I was fighting with? Or is it because of this problem that I've got? Or did I get something in my stomach I shouldn't have been getting? I don't know. But I was miserable all day long. And finally, about 20 minutes before I went over to Muddy's, I started feeling better. And I actually feel much better this tonight. I wasn't totally feeling better when I headed over the bridge, but I still went. And I had a good meal again tonight. I've eaten twice today. That's all I've eaten. I couldn't even eat. That was how bad stomach I was having. Um, yes, Susan, but God is bigger than she is. That's right. That's right. That's right, Nancy. And we will definitely be praying about that. You know what? We need to be praying for y'all to find a home. Can you just imagine this getting you on your feet to go and find some property or something so Anastasia could be romping through the fields and enjoying her farm life, playing with all the little animals? Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Stress will do a number on you. Yes. And that's what I told my sister tonight. I said, I've been so tore up, and you know that when I get upset about things, my stomach goes hey wonkers. And this crap that's going on has really upset me. And now I have to worry about this. I'm just going to have to cut everybody out of my life and be done with it, because I'm not going to let somebody take away my joy and take my happiness and put it into fear. Just going to say, I ain't going to let it happen. Thank you, Linda. Hugs and prayers back to your way, dear. Now I know why I have been promoted to pray for you all week. Aw, prompted. Promoted. Okay, Catherine. I told you I can't read worth a crud. Um, Also, um, my this is an update on Tommy, my grandson. You know he broke his arm. Um, he's gone to several doctors. They're still trying to make it so that he does not have to have surgery. So pray that it does not move at all. If it moves in the cast, he will have to have surgery. If not, he might be able to get away with not having surgery. Stress and worry makes me sicker than a dog. Yes, that's what happens, Susan. I can get in a argument with somebody and immediately my stomach churns. I've got issues going to the bathroom. I mean, it's just awful. I don't know what it is. Amen, Kathy. We are to keep our eyes to the Lord and not let people steal our joy. That's right, Nancy. And that's what you need to do with that lady, too. Pray for her. And don't pray for your circumstances, but pray for her and well being on her. And try to love her. That's what Teresa and I are learning. People that have done us terrible. This woman and I sit and Marco back and forth about God's love and how we can overcome our hurt and pain where people have destroyed us or our loved ones. That's right. Give it to God and don't take it back. That's my problem, though. I'll give it to God, and then all of a sudden, when I'm at ease and my body is fine and I'm not thinking about it, something will pop in my head, and wham! It's right back there, and I have to say, "Okay, devil, get behind me. Get behind me, because God's got this." So, anyways. So Tommy, we won't know totally until he goes back to the doctor. I want to say, I think Ashley told me it was on Monday. Y'all do know my daughter-in-law's name's Ashley and my daughter's name's Ashley, right? God is a great healer, and that indicates the broken-hearted. That's right. Includes the broken-hearted. Yep. Yes, indeed. I'm getting prompted in the right direction. Thank you, Kathy. I needed a laugh. Or promoted. Now I said it wrong. Oh, my word. Hey, Roberta's Artistic Adventures. How are you this evening? This resonates with me, Kathy. I was raped last year by someone many know. I can't even describe the damage he did. I am so sorry to hear that. Wow. Nobody has the right to violate anybody. But we can overcome it. We can overcome it, and God will help. I have to go. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. We will pray for everyone's situation. Thank you, and Annabeth. I appreciate you coming in, sweetheart. Um, so guys, uh, I think I put the video up. I put it on the computer. I don't know if I put it live or not. I think I went back and opened it up. I'm not sure. I'm a little slow. Anyways, I got another garden video out there, and I'm telling you, you won't believe it's grown even more than that. And it's only a couple of days ago. I think it was a day or two ago that I took that video. And my grandson was here. I wanted to get video of him, and the little turkey was having so much fun. He was just loving on me. I sold that car that was out in here to my neighbor's sister, and I'm hoping that she gets it running, and I can't wait to see it. I don't even know. I'm dying to find out if she's going to paint it a different color. I'm so excited that my dad's car is actually going to be running and on the road again. Oh, I'm getting one of them stupid spam things. Somebody, it says this woman is constantly getting hacked on her thingy, and I'm constantly getting these really thing. This just said he died, and I think you know who he is. Well, I know that's not her, so now I got to message her and tell her she got hacked again. It is Roberta, right? Hey, Miss Christy, what's up, girlfriend? Oh, I'm sorry you got bad internet. Yes, it is spam. Lindsay of Into the Mist found her dad's old truck and redid the engine and drives it now. It's old and has patina on the body and replaced the inside seats. Well, I'm gonna tell you, um, my dad's car that was out here was immaculate inside. There was nothing wrong. There was one little teeny piece on the console, I think, that was damaged or something, and my dad had already bought the part to go on it. So all they have to do is replace that. Um, awesome. Into's Miss a Channel. Lindsay tells about missing folks. She does an excellent job. Cool. I don't watch stuff like that. Too much stress for me. Um, so my garden, I'm just like, I'm so blessed with my garden. It is growing so good. I put out, I had gathered some of those Christmas limas that came off of the few plants that I had come up last year that the year before Fran had given me, and her channel was Heritage. I want to say Heritage Farms. Anyways, um, oh, thank you, Brenda. So I try to remember where I get certain plants. I try, but it don't always happen. What's good about the car is it doesn't have a computer, so if somebody knocks them out, won't affect that one. Yeah. And it runs on diesel. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this or not. I saw this years ago. There used to be a prepping TV show or something. And I saw on there where they said that uh, if we were totally without electricity or nothing like that and everything went down, that you could get diesel. I want to say they said you could get diesel fuel out of um, what are those boxes thingies, babe, on the poles, electric poles? The guy said, I will go around and get all the diesel fuel out of there that I need. Yes, I did get some of those, but I didn't have any come up that I know of. My friend gave me a start of one years ago. Hey, Miss Patty, how's it going, honey? First time growing last year. They are so beautiful. Transformers. Thank you, honey. I knew you'd know what I was talking about. I used to grow Clemen. How do you pronounce that? Clemen? Cleomen? Y'all know I can't read worth a hooey. Cleome. 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 Okay. Like home. Cleome. Without the H. Cleome. 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 The E is pronounced at the end. Cleome. Cleome. Okay. Listen. Oh, hi, Teresa. We're praying for you. Drive safe. You know what? I'm telling you, I was so frustrated with my. There was something I don't know if it was on the computer or on the phone today, but I literally had to spell something several times before I finally figured out why it wouldn't accept it. I had to put a space behind the word so that it wouldn't jump to what I was looking up on Google. I was so mad I couldn't see straight. Hey, Julie! Julie got rain! Julie got rain! Let's see. Hey, y'all, just sat down. We are getting some rain. Glorious rain. Thank you so much for your prayers. Keep us coming. That's right. I was going to tell them, Julie, but I didn't get to it yet. We praise you, Lord, for the rain. And how did I know? Because she went on my little short and saw the rain that I was getting. And she told me, you can cut the cost of diesel mixing used motor oil. Hmm. But well, if you did that, David, wouldn't it give you trouble with the filter, the gas filter? Wouldn't it clog up the filter? No. Okay. We are getting 4 days of rain straight tonight, starting tonight. Yes, we've had rain all week, and we'll still have rain the rest of the weekend. I do appreciate so much the prayer. You have no idea, Julie. Anytime, honey. And God knows our hearts, buddy. He wants us to be happy, and I want you to be happy. I don't want you to worry about what's going to happen and how things are dried up so badly. I pray that you get good soakings. We are supposed to get rain in the morning. We need it bad. Yes. There's so many people getting real dry right now. I don't get it. But then again, and they say April showers bring May flowers, but that don't happen all over this United States. Wouldn't it be dangerous to get anything out of the transformer? I don't know. I was just telling you what I saw on one of them stupid shows. And those people, I think they deliberately made people look crazy in those shows. I'm serious. That reminds me I need to cover the generator. Supposed to rain about 4 a.m. Yeah, you don't want it to get soaked. I hope those getting rain need it. Believe it or not, Julie, I mean, I'm getting a lot of rain right now, but still, um, well, I haven't gone out there this evening, and we got 3 showers today. And when I say showers, I mean it rains from like 10 minutes really, really hard to 30 minutes really, really hard, and then it just stops, and then it comes back again. Even my daughter-in-law was talking to me, and she said, "Oh, there's hail." Little teeny chunks of hail were falling. You can also use deep frying oil to mix diesel. Hmm. Yeah, it seems to me like there's a lot of neat ways to do that. I saw Eustace and oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed now. I can't think. Justin. I think his name was Justin. Justice. His best friend. I'm gonna just leave it at that because I can't remember exactly. But from Turtle Island, he literally on Mountain Men one time made his truck run off of wood burning. We didn't get hardly any rain this month. Normally we would be flooding. Wow. I hear you, Brenda. It's bad in this region. Not out of drought by a long shot, but this will help. Same here. This has been a soaker rain. Good, 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 good. That's what I want to hear. They had a lot of hail up in Jacksonville today. Wow. I'm so glad for you, Julie. Now, the hail can cause damage on roofs and stuff like that. I don't want any hail. But it is neat. I have to say it's neat when you see ice chunks falling from the sky. A friend in Alabama had a write up in Mother Earth News with a wood burning truck. Cool. There's another if y'all don't have no, I'm not going to bring that up because I can't remember the exact name. I'm not good with names, guys. I'm really, really not good with names. So I'm not going to tell it. I'll write it down, hopefully, and remember to tell you guys to go and check out her video next week, next Monday. But God is working miracles all over the place. Everywhere in our homestead. There's another person I want you guys, if y'all don't know Sherry at Two Family Homestead, I want y'all to keep her in your prayers. Um, she is she has been very sick and she's in need of prayers, and she's needing to put on some weight. She's struggling. Y'all know she had the same surgery I did, but she had a lot of complications. I don't know, they really messed her up, and she's had to have surgery several times since then. So really, 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 uh, keep her in your prayers all the time. She's a precious lady. Brenda might get to go see her soon, and that really, really excites me. It is not so fun. You're out in it when it's hailing. That's right. I can imagine, Brenda. It'd probably knock you out. I told Aunt Pat one time I was going convert everything to hydrogen. She didn't like that because she was invested in the oil company. Yeah, I imagine. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Definitely keep her in your prayers. Praying for her. I am hoping to go see Sherry in May. Sweet. Yeah, I thought it was next month you were talking about it. You're trying to make it happen. That will delight Sherry to have a visit. Yes, I'm sure it will. I wish I could go visit her too. So, um it won't be long, guys. It's already going to be May. May, June, July, August, September. 5 more months. And a lot of us are going to meet up in Kentucky. I miss watching Sherry and Daryl on YouTube. Me too. I got a lot. I gotta tell you about. I gotta tell you about my videoing experience. Let me tell you, this is really funny. The first video I did, was April 7th of 2018. So I've been doing videos for 5 years now. Well, I learned from Mr. Darrell that you don't hold your phone like this to take videos. You hold it like this so you get a good shot. Now, okay, we were doing it for years like this, right? Now they got all these little, uh, what do you call them? Shorts, and they're doing it like this. I'm like, holy moly, they messed this all up. She is a few hours north of me. Ah, I miss watching Sherry and Daryl. I already seen that. Why didn't I see that other one? Woohoo, I can't wait. Yes, me too. What if gas is $6 a gallon in September? Well, I can make it work, honey. Don't even go there. You're testing me. The Lord ain't gonna. We was concerned about that last year, and it didn't happen. So we are we ain't gonna let that happen. We're gonna pray the gas stays low. I still have a $2 bill I won from them years ago. Aw, I was told today I've got the beginning of emphysema, and with high cholesterol, I'm a heart attack about to happen. Well, Christy, stop smoking. Got I know that's hard, but you got to stop smoking. Oh no, Christy, I am so sorry. That is serious. Prayers and hugs. I stopped smoking for 8 years, but started back. Yep. I did that one time, Christy, many, 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 many years ago when my kids was little. I quit for 7 years and then started back again. And I just put them down cold turkey and just quit. There's a lot of people I'm praying that'll quit. And let me tell you, David, I prayed for him for years to quit dipping snuff. Now he did need a little help. He had to get I want to say, didn't you get patches or something, honey, to get you to quit dipping? And one time he tried to quit dipping and went to chewing tobacco. Same difference. But he came from a family that dipped snuff and chewing tobacco. So, patches, yep. You need some mullein. That's right, Brenda. That's right. I quit cold turkey before. I would I would try, Christy. And this is what I learned. I quit cold turkey. The same with Dr. Pepper. I quit cold turkey. I couldn't take it. I just had to quit. So what I did was, instead of doing what I did when I was smoking, I did something else. And I'm going to tell you, Christy, this will help you tremendously. If you This is going to be a lot of work. I don't know if you smoke inside your camper or not, but there's still nicotine that will come in off of your clothes and onto the thing. Wipe down everything in your trailer and clean it as good as possible and try to get that nicotine smell out of the air. And that will help you too. Really, really good. You can make a tea with it, but I smoke it. Cool. I smoked 3 packs a day back in the 79. I was born again that August. I prayed for months for God to help me, and he put me in a situation where I had to quit. So I did. Never smoked since. Good girl. It's a big addiction for me. When I started back, within a week I smoked a pack a day. Wow. And it's really hard, Christy, especially if you've got folks. Let me tell you, I get really upset with somebody that comes up to my vehicle or to my door that's smoking, because it comes up into my house, it comes up into my truck. Well, the other day I was out at Walt's and he got a new caregiver. I'm pretty strict, guys. I'm a really strict person, but I have never been unkind to anybody that's gone out there. And I really got that was one of the things, I'll be honest with you, that's one of the things that really upset me this week was what was said about me. I went through the process of the things that we expected her to do. Walt was really aggressive about going to get a dog and all this crapola that was going on, and I was stressed out. I don't even remember what day that was. I think it was on Wednesday. Yeah, I believe it was on Wednesday last week. Anyways, make a long story short, I came in from buying groceries and I went to throw something away into the trash. And I opened the thing and pushed the trash down into the trash can further so that I could add more to it. And I went, oh, I feel like I mean, I honestly, God, almost threw up right there. And I'm sorry if you guys don't understand this because I don't smoke. So it's offensive to me and it's nauseating. I can go in somebody's house that smokes and it not be near as bad on me because I go to Wilma's and them guys and I don't have any problem. I don't feel like I'm going to throw up there. But when you're in somebody's house that don't smoke and somebody throws cigarette butts in the trash can, that is the most vulgar smell. It is so disgusting. I said to her, I said, do you have any idea? I said, is it possible, did you throw a cigarette butt in this trash can? She said, yeah, why? And I said, because it's really nasty. It makes me want to throw up. I said, please don't do that anymore. You're going to throw your cigarette butts away, throw them outside. Don't bring them back into the house. You smoke outside. Why would you bring it into the house and put it in the trash can in the kitchen, mind you? So she went back because it offended her that I said that to her. She went back to her boss and said that I treated her like pure white trash. I have never treated anybody like that. And I don't appreciate people saying that. Not only did she say it to me, I mean to her boss, but she said it to Kelly, which called me to tell me about it. Thank God I had already told Kelly about the whole day and let her know that the young lady had thrown that in the house and that, it could come up again. It was bad. Let's see. One reason it's affecting me so bad is I smoke little cigars because they're cheap but also strong. Yeah, my daughter used to smoke and now cigarette smell really bothers her. Yeah. And that's it, Christy. It really, really does bother me. And Ginger, would you please stop? I hate it when she scratches. I don't know how I went off on this rant. Please forgive me. And if you're a smoker, that's your business, but I'm just saying this is what happened to me. She's needing her bed, guys, so that she can find a place to sleep. I don't know why she does that. She takes her paw and she needs the bed. and moves it around so it can be comfortable for her. And then she curls up in a ball. And sometimes she puts her hand over her face. I have a picture of her. I got to show you this. Had to walk the dog. Didn't take long. She didn't like wet. She's going to have to get used to that because we're praying it down, Julie. We're praying it down. Okay, I know I just had that picture right up here. I hate it when I can't find stuff. I've been erasing pictures like crazy, and oh, there it is. Isn't that cute? Can you imagine that little turkey butt? That's the way she was sleeping. I guess the light was bothering her eyes. I started it, but quitting seems overwhelming, and I know I need God's help. And well, we're definitely going to pray it down. Hey, if God can help me on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, on a minute to minute basis, I know He can help you, Christy. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys, which is when I say the devil was after me, I literally, I got alcohol in this house that I use for tinctures. I literally wanted to go and get stinking drunk and just say, to heck with this person, and call that person and tell that person what I thought of them and how they're doing me. And then I prayed about it. And I, at first, felt like, okay, Lord, is this my punishment for the thoughts that I was thinking? I can't think that God would ever punish me like this. This is the devil. The devil's getting in there wanting me to start drinking. He's wanting me to be nasty to people and lose my testimony. And y'all know I've had faith. When I had the lump on my left side, what was it, last year? Or a year and a half ago? It's not been that long ago that they did that biopsy, and it came out negative, and I'm all right. So I am putting it in His hands, and it's going to be all right. I am awaiting on potatoes in the Instapot to go with meatloaf and asparagus. I'm hungry for lunch, or got lunch. Oh no, Jolie. Sounds yummy. It does sound yummy. Hey, I got 3 little asparaguses off of my asparagus this year. I need to clean out them beds and cut them back, I think. Don't you have to cut them back? Because I don't have any cold weather, they never freeze back for me. I don't even like to drink, and I've wanted to do that before. Yep, exactly. Yep. Um, I have a big enough mouth, don't need alcohol to lubricate it. I got you, Julie. And you know what? I don't drink because normally, number one, I'm too friendly. David can tell you I'm way too friendly if I do drink something. So I just don't do it. I don't believe it gives a good testimony for me, number one. I don't see anything particularly wrong unless you're intoxicated, and then I believe there is. But it's not my business what people do and what they don't do. It's just my own beliefs from my own body. But boy, I'm telling you, it was everything I could do not to get slap dab drunk earlier in the week. I just planted about 50 more asparagus crowns today. Oh, you lucky girl, and it rained them in. That is really awesome. So where do you get asparagus crowns, um, Brenda? I I I I I have I have planted asparagus crowns here and there, and I've got them from Stark Brothers. They sprouted a little bit, but they're not really that great. Um, I see one here or there, but they're not really thriving or anything. And the ones that are the biggest, I've had for many, many years, and we're out in this big uh, planter in front, and I'd moved them, and only one of it lived, and it's next to the hoop where I have I am going to have, I hope, I'm going to have to do something other to protect them, but I've probably got about, I didn't count them, I won't guess how many, a whole bunch of clusters of grapes. One day I will stand out and count them and see if I can't count them all. I know I'm going to miss some, but I can't. I'm so excited. I enjoyed your live. Couldn't catch it all, but a lot of it. Oh, thank you. I bought them at Walmart. They marked all their bulbs, and asparagus and onion starts down to $2 a bag. Well, I did that with strawberries. I'll never do that again because they were dead. Every single solitary one was dead in the package. I hope your asparagus does fantastic. And I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I have this year I have really been praying over my garden, and it is doing fantastic. Thanks, Julie. It was fun live stream with Kathy. Oh, I didn't read all of that, did I? Oh, I did have fun today on your live stream, Linda. When I left, though, I left it running. I don't know how much longer you were on there. They all looked good yet. Yay! Well, maybe it's because you're up um in colder country that they did so well, because here I'm afraid to buy any, but I might open up and look at it and see if it's good enough to buy. I assume birds have spread our asparagus all over, even it's even in places you would think it wouldn't grow. Wow. A lady at church was lucky. She found 100 feet of established asparagus on the homestead they bought. Oh, that is awesome. It would grow. Hmm. They only had them in the store for about 2 weeks. Oh, wow. Huh. And they marked them down after 2 weeks? Wow. I enjoyed it. Yep. I ran about 1.5 hours, and Always really enjoy chatting with you all. Me too. And by the way, guys, please, if you get a chance, um, please go over and give Linda some hours. She really, really needs some time and some people. If y'all don't have Linda at 6 Acres Farm and Rescue, or why do I keep saying rescue? It's not on there anymore. 6 Acres Farm, please, please, please go over and give her some time. I pray over my garden last year and it was amazing. Haven't done that yet this year. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. I don't know what I'd do without you this week, Miss Teresa. You and Brenda lifting me up like I needed to be. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go to bed early. I was up most of the night with RA pain in my knee and moved to my hip, feeling like it's on fire. All right, I got you, Susan. I'm going to put you on the prayer list too. I bought 5 foot fruit trees once at a Walmart clearance for 49 cents a piece. My old Cadillac looked like a forest going down the road. Wow. Sweet dreams, Susan. I'll see you probably Monday then. Good night. Praying for you. Sorry, Susan. And hi, by the way. So I'm going to pray real quick and then we can talk some more. Um, Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the time that you've given us, and thank you for being able to witness to my friends and let them know what's going on in my life and how the devil has tested me and brought me to my limits this week, and how you have lifted me through friends and just touched me again, and I pray that you're going to heal me fully and I don't have to worry about nothing else no more with this stupid stuff going on. And Lord, I pray for Nancy. It stinks when somebody tries to tell you how you're supposed to live and what you can have in your home and what you can't. So, Lord, please get them right and leave her alone. And if she does have something that needs to be organized, please let her get it done and organized properly so that they can't say a word about it. Lord, I want to pray that you protect my mom and Ruth in their travels. I know they're going through some rain and stuff like that. And I just pray that they have a good time and my mom is uh, uplifted and that it'll get sweeter between the two of them, Lord. I pray, Lord, that Tommy's arm is completely healed by the time he goes back to the doctors and that he won't have to have surgery. And Lord, I know that when things happen to you in your life, that it can give you a heavy heart and it's hard to be at peace with things that have happened. And I know that what happened to Roberta was wrong. And I pray, Lord, that you heal her and you strengthen her as she goes forth. And I thank you for Teresa's safe trip home. Um, and thank you for her and her testimony that we can share back and forth, her and Brenda. And I thank you that I'm able to talk to people that are of the same mind. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to give Julie the rain that they need to recoup what's going on. thank you and praise you for the rain that you've given them. And Lord, let it seep in and not cause any runoff damage, Lord. Let the earth take it and use it and bless it and let it spring forth your beauty and your growth, Lord. And Lord, I want to lift up Sherry. I know she's had some rough time. I pray, Lord, that you heal her and that you strengthen her body, give her the weight that she needs to survive and thrive, Lord. I thank you for her friendship and all the things that I've learned from her and Daryl, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless them and fill their heart with love and joy. I want to lift up Christy, Lord. Help her to quit smoking, help her to get better and strengthen her lungs and heal that emphysema away from her and just heal her whole body. Make her feel better, Lord. And I want to lift up Susan. Take that RA pain away and the fiery pain away and make her feel better, Lord. Let her sleep softly and have sweet dreams. And all my friends, sweet dreams tonight and always. And I just thank you for being able to be a testimony for you, Lord. Thank you that you help me through when the devil is after me, that you continue to help me through and I can just get through it with your love and your support. And I appreciate you and I don't know what I would do without you. And I just thank you, Lord, that you came into my heart and you saved me, and that one day I will be with you. No matter what's going on with my body here or things around me or people hurting me, I just thank you, Lord, and I give you all the glory in your name. Amen. Uh, I was so mad because I was hurting so bad I didn't want to pray. My husband told me it was the Lord giving me the pain. It's the devil and to cast it out. That's right. The devil is giving you pain and you tell him, "Get behind me, Satan. The Lord's got me and he's lifting me up high." The Lord never gives us pain. The our Listen, we wouldn't want pain on our children. Why would God want pain on us? That's the way I see it. And I just thank you guys for coming in here. I really I don't get to go to church like I used to, and I really love the fact that I can talk with you guys and we can share our testimonies back and forth, and y'all just are really uplifting too. I met a nice neighbor today. He and his wife love to garden and have a huge greenhouse. Fantastic, Christy. Have you got to plant any plants yet this year, Christy? I wonder, did you get any mullein seeds while we were at the swap? Because I believe that somebody had put mullein seeds um out there. And has anybody seen Bub? How is he doing? I got a glimpse of him and I didn't get to talk to him in somebody's live chat. I want to say it was Mac and Patty's and I didn't get to stay on there. I tried starting some peas. Chickens got them. I'm sorry. You haven't seen Bub in a while either. Hmm. Have you heard from Bub or Lee, Teresa? I'm gonna have to message him and find out if everything's all right. Lee has talked to him once or twice. Cool. Okay. As long as he's all right. I have some dehydrated mullein someone gave me. Good girl. We'll make some tea out of it or smoke it. Listening while I'm getting ready to chow down a little food. Okay, Jolie, now you got to tell me what you eating. You said something about asparagus. What was it? I can't remember. Meatloaf and asparagus. Let me look back. This is going to drive me insane. Let's see here. I know she told me. My memory stinks. Y'all know my memory stinks. Uh, she was waiting on her potatoes and the Instant Pot meatloaf and asparagus. Yum, yum, yum. So, that ought to be a very nice dinner. I had, now, you know, my friend Virginia is Polish, and so is her daughter in law. And her daughter in law made what they call gwumpki. Gwumpki, I think they call it. I think that's how they pronounced it. Anyways, we call them cabbage rolls. So I had a cabbage roll and some roasted potatoes for dinner tonight, and a piece of bread. And then I had a delicious Danish for dessert. I couldn't eat it all though. I ate about half of it. I'm gonna tell you, they have been getting these Danishes from what is that store? We just got it. David, if you're still on here, it's at the end of Pineda. Costco. Never mind, you don't need to tell me. Costco. So, and they are absolutely delicious. They are Danishes and they're about that big and they are so good. They have cheese and they have like a pecan custard type Danish, and it has a little powdered sugar. Oh my goodness gracious, it's absolutely divine. Asparagus is very healing for the stomach. I was listening to a doctor talk about celiac and the other stomach issues. I'm hungry now. You're going to have a little snack, baby. Don't eat much because it'll be on your tummy and it'll hurt you while you're sleeping. Um, okay, so let me explain to you guys why I'm so excited about the freeze dryer. Y'all know I've been putting up stuff in my freezers. I've got 3 freezers. I want to cut down the cost of the freezers running all the time. My electric bill's not that high, but in the summer it does get high because I'm running the air conditioner. And if I didn't have this freezer next to me, it's right there. If I did not have it there, I probably could open up the door and be perfectly fine with the fans cooking back and forth, right? Good night, baby. I love asparagus too. Yes, I do too. Oh no, my cat has a baby bunny and I can't get it from him. I'm sorry, but that's 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 nature, you know. That's what happens. Um. Okay, so watching Rose, watching Pam on Rose Red Homestead. She has been. Her and Jim do videos on all kinds of things. But those of you guys don't know anything about them, they have they she does she's got all kind of gadgets, and she does when she does three ways of preserving. She does canning, dehydrating, and freeze drying. And when she's dehydrating and freeze drying, she puts them next to each other so you can see the difference. And she tells you what the difference is of the food, and they reconstitute it and all that kind of stuff. Really kind of cool stuff. She does the she explains some of the science behind what's happening and why the cellular structure is different um, from dehydrating to freeze drying. Well, when you dehydrate something, it kind of, I don't know, this is what I've got from her. This is not her words, this is my words, but she can explain it better than I can. But it kind of boils the stuff out. It heats the liquid, the fluid, the water, whatever, the moisture content in the product that you're doing. Whereas when you freeze dry it, it literally makes it cold, so cold that when it heats, as it's heating up, the water or the liquid molecules come out of whatever it is, and they end up on the outside drum of the freeze dryer, on the inside of the little thingy. It's really fantastic to know all that stuff and why it does that to me. Who is this you are talking about? I'm talking about, her name is Pam, and she has a channel called Rose Red Homestead. That is why we do herbs at 95. Takes longer but doesn't kill the nutrients. Yes. So that's why I was so excited to tell you guys the first thing I'm going to do is moringa for David, because I've been drying the moringa at 95 degrees. It's still taking some of the nutrients out of it. Well, the freeze dryer will not take any of the nutrients out of it, and it will keep all that good beneficial stuff that we need. So I can't wait. I am so super pumped about all the herbs and stuff that I'm going to dry in this. I hang my herbs to dry, never use heat. Yep. A lot of people do. Teresa does that all the time. She puts them in her little porch area, and she's got a special thing that she puts them in to dry them outside too. She don't just dry them in the thingy. I used to do that, Patty, until I got the dehydrator. Oh, I thought you still did, Teresa. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So, my excitement, cool. My excitement with this is I want to see how things taste different, because I'll be honest with you. I used to freeze dry a lot of stuff. In fact, I even freeze dried not freeze dried. I used to dehydrate a lot of stuff. And I still have a lot of stuff that's dehydrated. But I don't really like rubbery food. And I don't like really hard food either. I don't want to bite into something that's gone from that leathery texture into a hard, crunchy texture, and it break my teeth, right? Well, I only have a few of mine left, so it'd probably break my denture, but just saying. So, anyways, she is there may be foods like, okay, y'all know I have a lot of papaya, a lot of stuff like that I could freeze dry and then powder it, and it will take less and have more nutrients of the powder to make what I want in making smoothies, like putting all the herbs and the stuff like that in the smoothies. When I do my mangoes, I am going to um, freeze dry my mangoes. I'm going to powder some. I'm going to leave some in chips. I'm going to really, really, really find out what's the best for me, because I make a lot of smoothies, especially during the summer, because it helps me to fill up, rehydrate, and feel better. And y'all know with this surgery that I had, I need all the nutrients that I can get. So that's why I'm doing this too. That I'm so super excited about powdering these things. And by that happening, I may take, okay, so say it takes me uh how would I explain this? If you looked at her videos, you'd understand what I'm talking about. But I'm going to try to explain this the best way I can. I have 2 jars here, and it takes me, say, 3 or 4 mangoes to fit in this jar, and use simple syrup with it to can it. Um, that's 3 or 4 mangoes cut up nicely to make a quart-sized jar of fruit, right? I can take the same quart-sized jar and probably cut up 25 or 30 mangoes, freeze dry them, powder them, and put them in there. Now, if they're not powdered and they're still in the freeze dried chunks or chips or whatever you want to say to them, it will take more space. But it will take a lot less space than it being in my freezer and having gallons and gallons and gallons of um, mangoes in there that end up going to waste if they get freezer burnt. So, uh, I have a dehydrator, but leafy herbs I all hang. Freeze drying seems over the top and cannot. Well, I didn't like the way the green beans is dehydrated. Mixed vegetables tasted. Yeah, that's me too, Christy. I just don't, and even potatoes and stuff like that. And I didn't. I'm a picky eater. If it doesn't taste like something that's fresh, I don't want to eat it. Some things I have tried freeze dried and I didn't like, but makes food last longer. Yep. I have an Excalibur dehydrator, but still hang most herbs to dry. I would love to have a freeze dryer too. Well, now, Brenda, I don't know if I went ahead and told you guys the whole story about the freeze dryer. They have a scratch and dent section, but you have to call them, and you can get anywhere's up to $400. I got the $300 because I want to do videos and I don't want it to be aesthetically ugly. It could be really dented bad, he said, if it was the other one. It wouldn't harm what it's doing, but it would be not as pretty. So, freeze dried food unless powdered tastes more room to store. Takes more room to store. No, not from what I've seen her do. Um, Now, freeze dried takes more room than uh, dehydrated. Yes, you're right about that. It definitely takes more space than dehydrated. Oh, same here, Brenda, except owning a freeze dryer. I like to string green beans and let dry leather breeches. Yes, and my girlfriend Wilma does that every single year, and they are so good. In fact, that's the her mommy is the one that taught me how to do that. I know someone who does both, and it takes more room for what she dries for sure. So that is not true overall. Maybe some take less room, but not all. No, I was trying to say that it takes less time to freeze dry and dehydrate than it does to put in the freezer or to put in canning jars and can. That was necessary. I don't know what that was necessary. I lost something. I agree with you, Patty. Yes, food. Food definitely takes more space if it's freeze dried and it's not in. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I'll use a lot of mylar bags. The food man, the food. Yep. But the thing about it too is, um, my overall picture too is there may be things that we cannot get. There may come times where we're needing certain things to make certain items that we cannot get a hold of. Um, and if I have it in some type of freeze dried way, powdered or canned or frozen or something like, and not frozen because frozen doesn't last very long if you really think about it, or dehydrated, I want to do it. I want to have it for my family in case I'm doing it. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but I was thinking, you know, I'm sorry, I do not like bananas that are dehydrated. I think they taste rubbery, leathery. They're just yucky to me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I don't like it. Same with apples. But if they had that little snap, like I was eating a potato chip and tasting that, I think I would really like it. I don't know. Meats, potatoes, green beans, onions are my have to have. Yep. And the fact that it saves the nutrients, that's what really is the best part of it. And my thought process with my stomach being as little as it is, I was trying to stretch my stomach and I was overeating and putting myself in a lot of pain trying to get what I need because I just feel cruddy if I don't. And I'm sorry, but I just can't eat all day long. But it won't hurt me a bit to have powdered food and drink it. I don't mind some dehydrated fruit. Yeah. Now I will say I did like the the mangoes that I did, but it did not dehydrate totally out. So it was chewy, but it was very, very sweet and very, very good. And I'll still make some of them for my grandbabies because they love them. I found out the hard way it really, really takes a lot of dehydrating a dehydrated zucchini to make flour from it. Wow. Now see that's something else too. Um, she's making powder with these things. She added she added tomato in one of her videos. She added tomato powder and she added I don't know if it was asparagus. I want to say it was asparagus powder to some biscuits that she made, or not biscuits, rolls that she had made. And you've seen the little tinge, but she's getting the nutrients that she needs through those, without having to eat a ton of that food. I don't like dehydrated bananas, but the kids like them, so I made them some. Same for garlic powder, Brenda. I bet it does, Julie. I lost 2 more pounds and I'm making myself eat. You don't want to lose any more weight, Christy. You're already too skinny. I dehydrate the tomato skins and make powder from them. Great for adding to soups and such. Yes, I remember you telling me that, Brenda. Somebody else was having a did a video on that. I can't remember who it was. Took all their skins from I want to say it was that 1870s Homestead. Rachel did that. Made tomato paste, I think, with her skins after she dehydrated them. Good way to get veggies into kids. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Um, like say my say one of my kids has a vitamin C deficiency and they need vitamin C. I could literally take some of the fruits and stuff that I know that have vitamin C and citrus is one of the big things that we can do that. I can now I will say I will be I will not put any of the pithy part the white stuff in the freeze dryer. Um oh man, my nose is itching off. I will be cutting the rind off and then taking that white stuff off because that's bitter. And even she said it's not the best, but it will work in a pinch. You can put that in something and make it like ice cream for them and they will be over the moon. And for my eggs, I can't wait to powder them up and do them that I'm overloaded with so that I have plenty of eggs to make whatever I want to. My grandmother used to get mad at me for calling children kids. She said they are not goats. Well, I say all my grandkids, all the kids in the family. I used to call mine house apes. Brenda, I can believe that. I'm not sure why I'm losing so much weight. Are you eating enough? And people think that they should start eating junk food whenever they get uh, to where they're losing weight. They need to eat real rich food, but not junk food to gain back weight. Ugh, gosh, my nose is itching off. Somebody's coming to see me. That's what I always say. Yes, probably is. Christy has a lot of stress, and um, we also, and I didn't even pray about this, Christy, tonight, but we need to pray for Christy um to get her land fixed perfect for her and her home moved to her property. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to have to get off of here. I didn't realize it's already a quarter till 11. And I definitely need to get some sleep, and I got to be able to take this bra off. I'm hurt. So, more information than y'all wanted to know, huh? Anyways, I hope and pray you guys all have a great night sleeping and sweet dreams. And um, if I'm going to go over and look and see if I actually opened that video to you guys that I did last. So um, I guess I'll see you back Monday. And you need to find a man that loves to cook. LOL. Yes, yes. I try, but sometimes being off grid by myself, it's easier to eat a sandwich sometime. Oh, have a great week. God bless. Stay safe and love y'all. Love you too, Nancy. And definitely, I will keep you in my prayers, sweetheart. Good night. And don't let nobody bother you with this. God's got this, Nancy. Do some rearranging and straightening up and fixing what you have so that you won't have any more problems with them. And definitely do what I said. Call the legal aid people in your neck of the woods. Ah, David could be a good cook, but he never does. I always do all the cooking. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Thanks for coming in, and I love y'all and I appreciate you so very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.